Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Raghuraj Singh, a seasonal IT professional having almost like 20 years of experience on different Microsoft technologies. If you talk about my certifications, then I am Enterprise Solution Architect. I am TOGAF level 9.2 certified, which is the highest certification for any architects. I am PMP certified. I am Agile all track, whether you talk about Scrum or ACFE, I'm certified on that. If you talk about Azure all track, whether you talk about administration, development, architecture, PL300 analyst or Power Platform, I'm certified on that. But today we are here to understand about or discuss about a newly course which we are going to launch in called Vistock Server 2020, and it is a 100% practical oriented training, guys. I'll explain you the entire 40 hours TOC. But before giving the TOC, I wanted to tell you one thing. This session is not theoretical session. This is a pure 100% practical session. Means I'm going to set up a lab front of you on a Bistock server environment for Bistock server environment. And this environment is not on-prem environment. It's a cloud-based infrastructure as a service environment where we will host Bistock, where we will host SQL Server. We will try to create scalable Bistock server environment where we will try to create a scalable or multi-tenant Bistock server environment so that Bistock can handle enterprise kind of messages load. So before going into very technical or before understanding or discussing about something called Bistock TOC and detailed technical session. First, let's discuss about what is Bistock, why Bistock, where Bistock are basically used in. So let me tell you one small example, guys. I will not take much time of your, but I'll just give you a small requirement. So earlier, if you talk about, there is a situation where two applications within the organization wanted to share the messages, and messages can be JSON, messages can be XML, messages can be CSV file, messages can be any structure file. Whether it is a structured data, whether it is a non-structured data, whether it is a semi-structured data. Let's say one application wanted to share that an application in another application message to another application. Like I'll give you an example. I'll just give you an example. So here, if you talk about, I'll go to third number is sign here. See this. So let's say the applications in your environment, let's say ERP, you are using something called SAP. HR application, you are using a custom based .NET based application. CRM, you are using Salesforce. E-commerce, you are using some another application, and you wanted to exchange the data in between these applications. So what you'll do? Generally, people will generally earlier when there was no middleware available, people were used to send the data through point-to-point integration, means through web services. Now now so, and you can understand that if there is any data which you are sending, everyone is sending to everyone, there will be a big problem. Then another issues when, let's say, if one person has changed their schema, their application, what will happen to other applications? That is another problem. So what Microsoft has provided one middleware application for all the enterprise company, to the all the EAI enterprise application companies. Then in a scenario of enterprise application integration, in a scenario of B2B, business to business application. So what Microsoft has provided a tool called Microsoft Bistock Server, which can be implemented in terms of hub and spoke, or in terms of enterprise service bus. by using SOA architecture. So in that particular scenario, what this middleware was doing, which is we have chosen as Microsoft BizTalk Server. There are other products also available from different companies like deep like there was one product called IBM has TIBCO. Then there was a product MuleSoft. Then there is a product called Dell Boomi. There are many different middlewares available in the market. SAP has their SAP integration, SAP PI with the name of, So, but what that basically do? So, in that particular hub and spoke model, what happened is that the pattern was nobody will send the message directly from one application to another application. Okay, and let's say these different applications are sending or exchanging the information in different of format. Like let's say this CRM is sending XML, but SAP is sending IDOC data or RFC based data. Then this e-commerce is sending textual data, and the data can be anything. The data can be customer information, employee information, in healthcare claim information, eligibility information, patient demographic information, labs information. That can be anything, guys. So what Microsoft has suggested, let's send all your data in any of the format in this to BizTalk server. And the adapter can be anything. The mechanism of sending the data, that we will discuss later, but they have provided any type of adapter, any type of communication, means endpoint, BizTalk will support, or BizTalk is supporting. So whatever the data it is available for different applications, basically they are sending the data to BizTalk. BizTalk is receiving. They have their own receiver endpoint, and then they have internal BizTalk message engine, which basically work is to convert the data from whatever the source is coming into XML. Okay, because BizTalk only transform the data in Excel format or process the data in Excel format. But it is not stopping you to send the data in text, CSV, JSON, or whatever the format you have. BizTalk has a pipeline functionality available, which will receive the data, whatever the format you are sending, and it will convert the data into XML, and then it process the data within the BizTalk messaging engine, and then whatever is configured in BizTalk, it will send the data to destination application. And that destination application is either it can be within the organization or it can be outside the organization. If that destination application is available within the organization, it is called EAI, Enterprise Application Integration. If you are sending the data in different organization, it is called B2B, business to business application. Okay, so it has configuration available. It can send the data through API. It can send the data through SFTP, secure FTP environment. It can send the data to SAP, any line of business application. Line of business application means it can be SAP, JD Edward, Oracle. It can send and receive the data from any of the LOB application without writing much code. That is the beauty. For these kind of connection, secure, retry, you have to write so many line of code, you have to do so many testing, but this tool has everything available inside. You just need to configure, and then data will be available for you. So guys, this is the beautiful tool. So in a nutshell, in a summary, what is BizTalk, guys? So BizTalk is nothing but a middleware application, middleware Microsoft provided software, which prime responsibility is to transform or exchange the data from source to destination. In a very layman term, I told you. Okay, so in that particular course, what we are going to cover, what we are going to cover in 40 hours with the help of skill wisdom. I'll tell you this. I'll show you the TOC. So as you know, BizTalk has two items. Two items means two different type of courses. Basically, I mean, companies demand, or two different type of job profile or is available. One is for development, where basically you customize your messages, you process your messages, you transform your messages from one format to another. So that all basically we cover under 40 hours course of BizTalk server development. And then another course is available, which is totally called BizTalk server administration. And in that, basically what we cover, in that we cover, if you already have applications running, deployed in production, dev qa uat production environment, then how to maintain that application. So but you will say, hey Raj, oh, if this application is already deployed, then what is the meaning of administration? So I'll tell you, the BizTalk is something which is data centric application, data centric software. So it require high, it require lots of administration, because your messages are transferring from different source to destination, destination to source continuously. And let's say if one claim XML or EDI file, which you are processing from insurance from hospital to insurance company like Aetna, Blue Cross, Blue Shield in US, and that claim, that XML file has almost like, let's say, $10,000, $1 lakh claim value. Okay, which you are sending to insurance company, and if that particular one XML, one message, if it lost, then what kind of penalty and what kind of losses your end user, your customer will face. That is why it require continuous monitoring, and there are huge a number of tools available within the BizTalk, outside the BizTalk, integrated with BizTalk to do the monitoring. So we have two different courses available. One is for development 40 hours, one is for administration 40 hours. Okay. And and I'll tell you, uh, this particular courses, basically our aim is to uh, inform you, learn BizTalk so that you can utilize in your company. There is no commercial available or anything in my particular session. It is totally for your learning purpose, guys. Okay. And basically what we have divided this entire course, BizTalk server, it is divided between, there is a introduction to BizTalk, which we basically cover what BizTalk is, how BizTalk is. We basically try to install, configure BizTalk in that particular environment. That all basically we cover in this particular TOC, and definitely we will provide you that TOC. Then after that, we discuss about day two, architecture and administrative tasks in BizTalk. Architecture means how you are going to set up your BizTalk, how you are going to create your SQL server, because BizTalk is totally dependent upon SQL server, and SQL server should be always on. Or if you have license problem, budget problem, you can go for SQL server active passive also, where only one licenses will be applied. So in that case, you can save little bit of your license cost. But it depend upon what kind of volume of your application, what kind of volume you are processing through BizTalk, so that you can manage the load of your application. So active passive, that also we basically cover in that particular session practically, where we will install SQL server front of you in active passive mode, or in always on mode. Then what we do, then we install BizTalk as BizTalk groups, BizTalk complete installation with along with SSO, and we connect that BizTalk with SQL server always on or active passive cluster node. Okay, in the particular session. And then once BizTalk is installed, configured with SQL server, then we add different nodes in the BizTalk. Why? Then you'll be able to uh, distribute the load between two different BizTalk, or three different BizTalk, and four different BizTalk nodes, with the help of host and host instance. These all terminology which I am using, that I will definitely cover in upcoming sessions in detailed manner. So here we discuss about high availability, develop your application, deploy your application, configure your BizTalk solution, configure your BizTalk health monitor to monitor your BizTalk, generate the report, configure your adapters, understand the host instance, operational and administrative tasks we will cover in this 40 hours of course. And then finally, we will cover something called a tool called BizTalk 360 also, which is a third party application for more administrative automation job, guys. Then we can do a BizTalk with CI/CD kind of whatever orchestration you are developing, a schema you are developing, Visual Studio solution we are developing, how we can schedule with CI/CD DevOps. That also basically we cover in this particular session, guys. So stay tuned. Sorry, stay tuned. Very soon we are launching this course, and you can enroll in this particular course. And then if you need any further questions, if you have any further doubts, you can contact me. You can contact my support guys, so that they can arrange one session with you for doubt clearation and for free doubt uh, clearance session, and in that call I will come and I will understand your requirement. If you have any customization requirement, that also I can do, and we can do this 40 hours practical, 100% practical orientation course. Thank you everyone. As in study material, we'll provide you this TOC, we'll provide you almost like 20 plus ebooks are available, 10 plus 300 pages PPTs available, because I'm the one who is working on this talk from past 20 years. I'm the one who basically uh, uh, touched every BizTalk version in different domain company. Whether you talk about healthcare 6 years, whether you talk about supply chain almost like 11 years, then if you talk about something called banking domain, where we have used BizTalk ESB almost like 6 years. So I have a good amount of practical experience, which I will explain you real time problems, what kind of problems you are facing in this particular session. Thank you guys. Stay tuned.